I want to talk about the thing that kept me stuck longer than anything else when I started building this business online. I thought I needed a big audience before I could make money, so I waited and kept waiting for some magic follower number that would finally make me feel like I was allowed to share my offer. That thinking is a trap. And today I'm going to break down exactly why and what you should be focused on instead. Hello, I'm Afiya, a single mom, building a faceless digital marketing business in real time and sharing everything I learn as I go. This channel is the unfiltered version of that journey. Quick reminder, my free beginner's guide is in the comments if you want to grab it. It's completely free. Okay, let's get into it. The follower myth count. Why your follower count isn't holding you back, the truth nobody tells beginners. So here's the truth that took me way too long to understand. You do not need 10,000 followers to make your first sale online. You don't need 1,000, not even you don't even need 100. What you need is the right 100 people, not a random 100,000. Less can be more. It's not the quantity, but the quality. Think about it this way. If you had 100 people in a room who were all genuinely interested in building income online and already trusted you, how many of them do you think would be interested in what you're offering? Even if just 5 of them said yes. That is a real sale. That's real income. The problem isn't that your audience is too small. The problem is that most beginners are building for the wrong people or building without a clear destination in mind. So, what actually matters more than followers? So, if not follower count, what actually matters? 3 things: trust, traffic, and destination. Trust means your audience believes you. They feel like they know you. They think you're real and you're not just trying to sell them something. You build trust through consistent, honest content over time, not through going viral once. I mean, honestly, that's kind of terrifying. Can you imagine going viral? I don't know. That to me, I don't know. It's kind of terrifying. But anywho, traffic means people are actually finding you on multiple platforms, through multiple doors. That's why I'm on Instagram, TikTok, kinda on Threads, and YouTube simultaneously. Every platform is a different door, and someone might walk through on their way to finding me. And finally, destination, which means you have somewhere to send them: a stand store, a freebie, a community link, something that moves them from just watching your content to actually stepping into your world. Follower count without these 3 things is just a vanity number. Trust, traffic, and destination are what actually builds income. The freebie strategy and why it works. So let me show you something that I think is one of the most underrated strategies for beginners. This is my freebie, A Beginner's Guide to Faceless Digital Marketing. It's completely free and it lives right here in my stand store along my paid offer. Now, why does a free thing matter so much? Well, because a freebie download is a micro commitment. When someone gives you their email address in exchange for something free, they're saying, I trust you enough to let you into my inbox. That's not nothing, that's definitely big. That's the beginning of a real relationship. And here's the beautiful thing about freebie downloads versus follower count. I would rather have 50 people who like my content enough to download my guide than 5,000 people who scroll past my posts and keep going. Those 50 people, they showed me something. They're interested. There's action. They're paying attention. They're warm leads. So my first week, I got 2 freebie downloads, 2 real people, 2 warm leads, and that felt like more than any follower milestone ever hit. So, what to do right now if you're a beginner? So, if you're at the beginning of this and you're listening to all of this thinking, okay, but what do I actually do? Here's your starting point. Step one, get clear on who you're talking to. Not everyone, one specific person, a woman who wants to build income online, a mom who is trying to create more time freedom. Be specific. Step two, you're going to create a freebie, something small and genuinely useful that your ideal person would want, a guide, a checklist, a template, something they can use right away. Step three, you want to build the content that leads people towards the freebie, not directly selling, not pushing, just creating value and letting curiosity do the work. 4, you want to show up consistently on at least 2 platforms. Every platform is a new door. More doors means more chances for the right person to find you. And finally, trust the timeline. The beginning is slow for everyone. It doesn't mean it's not working. It means you're building the foundation that everything else is going to stand on. Again, I'll touch on this one more time. We mentioned it earlier this week. Compound. We're doing something that builds over time. Again, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not something you do to have money in your bank account literally the next day. That's impossible legally. So, what this is something you can do that builds foundation to create something over time. All right. So here's what I want you to walk away with from this video. Again, I apologize, as I mentioned in the earlier video, the one that was already posted this week. I am recording this at 11 o'clock in the PM on a Wednesday. Again, just really inspired to just get this out here to you guys. You actually will be seeing more content from me. I will be posting daily on YouTube going forward because I actually like this platform. I really like it. It's just, yeah, I like it. I've been doing Instagram for a month now, but I really do like I just like being able to communicate this way. I love teaching. I don't know, teach one, be one, whatever that, I don't know. Anywho, I'm tired. So just ignore that. Oh, I barely edit my videos. That's totally not going to be edited out. All right. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for the follower count that gives you permission. Stop treating your audience size like a gate that has to be open before you're allowed to share what you're building. You're always ready after the action is essentially what that said. You have to do something, and then once you do that thing, you'll know when you're ready, because it's like the gears, they're already going. So you already put something in action. You can't stop that. Now you need to be ready. You will be ready after you take that action. Is essentially what that means, and it's something that I definitely resonate with, because it kind of sounds counterintuitive, and I think this is where a lot of us get stuck when we think about, when we get into our heads and we say, no, that's not for me. No, I can't do it. I don't have the time. I have my kids. Oh, I'm a single mom, a single divorced mom, which is in my case. I'm also a caretaker. I have my mom. There's so many things, so many negative things that can cloud our judgment and stunt our growth. But when you take that action, at that point, you're now ready to follow through. You just have a drive. So that's how I felt during this journey so far. And it's been really interesting. It's been really interesting. So, moving on, the audience grows when you show up consistently and give people a reason to trust you. The sales come when you have something worth offering and a clear path for people to find it. Consistency is key. You don't need to be big, you need to be real, authentic, consistent, and you need to point your followers, point your customers, point your clients to the right direction. Clarity attracts. Clarity attracts. When your message and your purpose is clear, you will attract the people to you. Those will be your people. Those will be the quality over that quantity. And the more and more I do this, I start to see that. So, yeah. All right. So my free guide is in the comments, or I keep saying comments. It's in the description. I might start adding them in the comments if I don't know if that helps anybody. If you guys would like, I would love any suggestions. Some feedback would be awesome. I'm still new at this. The more and more I do it, honestly, I feel like I am getting better. So I would appreciate feedback. For the love of God, if you could not be mean, that would be really appreciative, because we live in a world and sometimes we can be really cruel to each other. But if you are mean, then I have very thick skin. I used to online video game in the early 2000s, so it's not really much you can say to hurt my feelings. So anyway, again, so my free guide is in the description. It's where I tell you to start. It's what I would tell anyone who's starting this journey, where to start. And if this video shifted something for you, definitely give me a subscribe. I will be posting daily, so you will see more videos this from me this week. And all right, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.